This is just a phone. Most of you have one in your pocket right now. You use it to text, to scroll, to check the time. For me, this phone, or one very much like it, represents the most important day of my life, a moment I almost didn't survive. On October the 15th, 2022, I drove my car into a pond. It wasn't an accident. I made a choice. I reached a place so dark, so lonely, so full of pain that I couldn't see any way forward. But before the water could take me over, my phone rang. It was my aunt. She didn't know what was going on. She had no way of knowing. But something, and I believe it was God, moved her to call me at that very moment. I answered, and that conversation brought me back to the surface, literally and spiritually. That phone call was divine intervention, and I've never been the same since. Now, I didn't come from a perfect background. Life handed me some heavy things early in life. But one of the most powerful forces in my life was my grandfather. He taught me that integrity is the way of life, and a man's word is all that he has. For a long time, I struggled to live up to that. I was breaking promises and mostly to myself. But his words never left me. And on the hardest nights, they were still there, like a signal, waiting to come through. After October the 15th, I joined Celebrate Recovery that same day, and it changed everything. For the first time, I was surrounded by people who didn't ask me to pretend. People who said, I see your pain, and I'm not going anywhere. I started doing the hard work from that point, becoming the man my grandfather always described. Not perfect, but honest, accountable, a man whose word meant something, starting with the promises I make to myself. Recovery also helped me become someone worthy of true love. I have an incredible woman named Brandy, my future wife, who has walked beside me and helped me become a better man, a better father, a better friend. She saw something in me worth staying for, and I wake up every day trying to prove her right. I'm now a paraprofessional working with elementary special ed students. Every day I walk into that school, I get to be steady, a safe presence for kids who need one. Kids who maybe feel like the world doesn't quite understand them. I understand them because I've been in a dark place and I know what it means to just have someone to show up. I'm also a student here at Mid America Christian University studying Christian ministries. And right now, I'm just waiting for God's direction for what comes next. I don't have all the answers, but I've learned that that's okay because the one who does has already proven he'll call at the right time. So, when you see a phone, you might see a distraction, a convenience, a habit. When I see a phone, I see the reason I'm standing here. I see my aunt's voice on the other end of the line. I see God saying, not yet, Syrian. I'm not finished with you. My name is Syrian Williams. I'm a son, a father, a partner, a friend, a paraprofessional, a student, and a man in recovery. I almost didn't make it, but I did. And I intend to make every single day